more. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Katie and I are super excited to be here with you guys this morning to kick off National Craft Month. You know we have to do it big here at Blitsy for Craft Month because that's our life. That's right. All we do is craft.
Yeah. Now we have a month that we actually are dedicating to crafting, so it goes hand in hand.
Exactly. So hopefully you've seen some of our broadcasts before, but just in case you haven't, what we do is live demos, we do projects, we do giveaways.
Lots of giveaways.
And then there's also chat happening over on the sidebar. So you can interact with everyone that's here. We have Emily from our team who's manning the chat. So let's go over to her and she can kind of give you an update of what's going to be going on as far as challenges and how you can win things. So how's it going, Emily?
Hey guys, good morning and happy National Craft Month. We have a lot of exciting stuff going on for you today and also throughout the month. First thing I'm going to call out is our Instagram challenge that is kicking off today, the first day of the month. It goes throughout the month of March. There is a different theme for every single day of the month. They're all listed out on a post on our Instagram and also on our blog. So the way it works is you join up with us on Instagram and you post a new post every single day that has to do with what that hashtag, that day's theme is. For example, today is inspiration, tomorrow is new, later in the month we have organize, in progress, flowers, yarn, something crafty that relates to that theme. You can post on your Instagram with the hashtag Blitsy Craft Month IG Challenge, and you can be entered to win every single day. We're going to be giving away some of our favorite crafty goodies and also credits to Blitsy. We'll link our Instagram online in the chat so that you can go check us out there. We also have over on Facebook for today's broadcasts and events, we have a separate challenge going on in a Facebook event. There's a welcome challenge that's going to be open until 11:59 p.m. tonight, and you can enter to win, introduce yourself. You can enter to win a Silhouette Cameo 2 that's open all night. We also have a couple of challenges going on in conjunction with our broadcasts, each one of them today at 8, 10, 12, and 2, and you can enter to win in there. There will be a post for that challenge, and you can put your photos in the comments of that post to enter to win.
A lot.
Lots going on.
Okay, so I'm going to break it down really quick.
Break it down, Katie.
All right, there's the Facebook event, which hopefully all of you guys RSVP to. That's on our Facebook page, the top post on Facebook right now. And the event is the hub for all of the challenges. That's where you can upload pictures to enter the challenges. So for instance, right now there's the welcome, which Emily mentioned, and that's just introducing yourself. And if you do that on that post in a comment, by 11:59 tonight, you're entered to win a Silhouette Cameo 2, the touchscreen one. So that's a really, really, really easy challenge.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
I live in Chicago, or whatever you want to say to introduce yourself. Then for this broadcast, the challenge is themed lucky. So anything that pertains to lucky, it can be St. Patrick's Day, it can be the color green, it can be any way that you interpret the word lucky, you can enter the challenge between now and 10 a.m. So that's in the Facebook event as well, where you can upload your entries. And then in our 10 o'clock broadcast, we'll announce the winner of that challenge.
Yeah, and speaking of lucky, that's going to kick us right into our first demo for you guys. Claudia's going to come up here and show you how to make these adorable 4-leaf clovers out of felt. So
yes.
Come on up, Claudia.
So we're just trying to get you inspired for challenge
Good
one.
morning, everyone.
At the same time, show you some cool
Yeah.
products. So what do you have?
So yes, I have a really simple craft that you can make with any like leftover green scraps of felt that you have lying around. And it's also really nice because you can adjust the size of it depending on if you want a large one for like say a headband or a brooch, or if you want little ones for goodie bags or whatever it may be. So all you need.
I love felt projects, by the way.
We actually showed these on Monday on 3 things to make this week to get you inspired. So now, excuse me, now you're gonna, now you're gonna actually see how she did these. So the full DIY.
Full DIY right here.
So all you need is, I actually went ahead and drew a little template so that you could get a sense for what the shape is, but you could really just cut a little square rectangle and then just freehand that little petal shape there. So you need to cut 4 of these, and sometimes to cut down on time, I'll fold the felt in half here.
There you go.
Do 2 in 1.
Exactly. So
Save
I'll
some
cut
time.
this, cut out the general shape.
It's like a little M.
It's a little M.
I was gonna say it looks like a tooth.
It does look like a tooth. Yeah.
You need a tooth fairy craft.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh.
You can do this in white.
So actually,
Just saying.
You're just saying, like, use the template for multiple things.
yes. Put eyes on it because you have to put eyes on
Everything has to
everything.
have eyes. Oh my gosh, yes. But you did do a
I did a tooth
yeah.
fairy box.
a
I
little
remember,
box
yeah.
with a little felt tooth on it with eyes.
Okay, so we got 2. And you can use, I used embroidery floss to sew it, but you can use any thread that you feel comfortable hand sewing with. It's just going to take a couple of stitches, so nothing too intense.
I just can't believe we're in March already and that like St. Patrick's Day is like a few weeks away.
I know,
Like how
right?
did that happen?
So
Like
really
crazy.
quick, before we move on to the next step, I want to check in with Emily and see if we have anybody on chat who has joined us for National Craft Month. I know we're earlier than usual, so I want to see if anyone has made it to us this early.
Yes, we do. I think we might even have some new people here. Thanks everyone for checking in with us this early. I had to be here earlier today, so I appreciate everyone also waking up earlier to join us. But it looks like we have some people love felt crafts, love St. Patrick's Day. I think like it's such a simple craft, and I know from looking around on Pinterest and for blog roundups for us, like St. Patrick's Day is a holiday that there's not a ton out there for. Like there will be some, maybe some party ideas, but there's not always a ton. So I love that we can kind of create something really simple and unique to share with everyone.
I kind of agree with you. It seems like people are all about Valentine's Day, and then once Valentine's Day's over, they're right into Easter. So poor St. Patrick's Day does get looked over. So
Yeah.
we're sharing a project with you right now that obviously you can embrace and make for St. Patrick's Day.
Absolutely. So all you need to do after you have your 4 little petal pieces is you're just going to put a stitch in there, and what you're doing really is just connecting all of them. So
Is that what gives them
there.
their like kind of Clover
Yes.
cinched look?
So you
Nice.
just
You just go up on the top
you go
down
go up on the top
and loop it back up.
Yep,
Cool.
exactly. One little stitch. And then you'll see when you gather the string, that's when it comes together. So you really just,
Look at that.
it's as simple as that. And you will start to gather the thread like that, and you can see it start to take shape. And then all you really do is just tie a knot.
Doesn't get much easier than that, huh? Your kids could do this.
Yeah, this is a fun thing to get the kids involved
Yeah.
in. Like I was saying, you could add this to a headband for a little girl. That'd be really cute for St. Patrick's Day.
Treat bags, or like
Mm-hmm.
even on cards if you make a
Yeah.
card. So then you just kind of adjust it to get it to look however you want it to. Like I have some that I made here. And as you can see, you can make them bigger, smaller. So that's it. I added a little tail. I just put a little dab of hot glue on there and added a little strip of felt for the little
So
stem.
easy.
So easy.
Those
Yeah,
are really
there you
cute.
I can totally
Awesome.
see it like being on a card and even like putting like a pin behind it and like having it be some sort of cute saying like, you know, bringing you luck or whatever, and they can take it off and actually like wear it.
Yeah,
That'd be
for
super
sure.
cute.
I love that we've got a really simple thing to get you motivated to join the Lucky Challenge. So
Yes.
hopefully, if you have felt, that's all you really need, and a little needle and some string, and you're good to go.
to go.
So there's no excuses. Join the Lucky Challenge. That's
Definitely.
$400 to spend on whatever craft supply.
400, did you say?
No,
Oh.
400.
400. I was like, we are going big this morning, Oprah. 100.
No, $100.
Which is still a lot. Which is still a
So,
lot.
and you can interpret lucky however you want. So it could be you're lucky to have your children. It could be you're, lucky that it's sunny out, which it's not here
I know,
today.
definitely not.
Whatever lucky means to you, it doesn't have to be St. Patrick's Day themed. So make sure you join that challenge. You have until 10 o'clock Central Time to get your entries in, and that's on the Facebook event, which Emily is linking in the comments here. So can't wait to see what everyone does. Thanks for sharing with us,
Thanks,
Claudia.
Claudia.
Good
And thank you
luck
guys. We'll
to
see Claudia
everyone.
a little bit later as well. And we're going to actually move on to our next topic, which, Megan, you have. It's the
Kraft Fantastic. Yeah. I know we had this, I don't know, a while back, and when we got all of the findings and everything, and I was super excited because everything you need really to kind of create a really easy, really cool looking piece of jewelry comes, or you can get through Kraft Fantastic. So I'm going to show you how to create a really simple bracelet using some kind of pretty scrapbook paper that you probably already have on hand. So I went ahead and already picked my paper here. I like the little
that's so
floral
pretty.
pattern. And the findings that I'm going to use is this little tray, and you can see it's kind of bezeled there, so you can actually take the little glass dome and it will fit inside of there. So what I'm going to do first is take my little dome here. I'm going to decide where I want the flower to be, or what flower I want. So this is always the hard part. It's like, how do I want this to look? Do I
Yeah,
do it
because that's what's
off-center?
going to be in the
Yeah.
actual.
So what do you think? Do I do a little pink, yellow, white, and pink? What do we think?
I like the white and pink there.
Okay.
It feels very springy.
So we'll go with this, and I'm just gonna trace around my little dome there. Trace, trace, trace.
And just so everybody knows, these Kraft Fantastic products are on sale at Blitsy today, coincidentally.
Just so happens.
Just so happens.
And then I'm gonna cut. I love that I use like the most aggressive scissors to cut out like the smallest thing. It's like
You should use the ones Claudia
I know, I
had.
should. Instead I have like the foot-long scissors. It's like, oh my gosh. Like that's the challenge for me this morning, is using like gigantic.
Of all the scissors we have here at Blitsy, you pick those.
I grab like seriously, like, do you see how big these are? They're huge. Okay, so now that I have my piece of paper, I am going to take, they call these jeweler's dots, and all you do is take a little jeweler dot off here, and we're gonna stick it to the back of our paper, and then we're gonna press that down.
Move it up a little.
Right, and I'm gonna press that down, and then I'm going to peel the liner off the back, which is gonna expose that adhesive, and then I'm gonna stick it down into my little tray there. The thing is still sticking to me. And then I'm just gonna press it down so it's nice and adhered in there. And then I'm gonna grab the Kraft Fantastic glue and glaze, and this is what I'm gonna actually put on top, and that's gonna adhere my dome to my paper. And what's great about this is you don't have to just use it as an adhesive. It can also create dimension. So I know I did a project using the Kraft Fantastic where I took the trays like this, and I just filled the tray with the glue and glaze, and then took seed beads and filled in. You could do glitter.
Oh, yeah.
And
I didn't
kinda-
know that's how you did that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it kind of provides that kind of dimension, and it's a pretty serious hold. Like the beads, I don't know if you felt them when you wore that necklace.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going anywhere. So different ways you can use this glue and glaze, but for now we're just going to use it as a way to kind of adhere our dome to our paper. So you just take a little here, and we're just going to do a little light, maybe start that out. Hold, please. Might have to get a little. That might work. Let's see. This is why you should test your. Oh, that's right. Claudia's needle. Hold, please. This is why you need to test your glue before you
Go live,
because there might be a little clog. So if you do have a clog, just take a needle or any sort of sharp instrument here.
It's a learning opportunity.
That's right. This is actually a tip, you guys. We're just segueing real quick into a tip. Just take your needle and put it in the tip, and it will declog your glue. So we're gonna put that back on. And we're gonna fill our tray with glue.
I love that you can use any scrapbook paper that you want to do this to make jewelry. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's
We're
really
always
awesome.
talking about different ways to use the scrapbooking paper because it's like you see it and you have to have it because it's just so pretty, and then you don't really know what to do with it. But this is like now you can wear it. That's so cool.
And I obviously went with a 6x6 sheet of paper just because the patterns typically are smaller, so it's really great for jewelry.
Yeah.
So now that I've filled it with my glue, I'm just gonna take my little dome there and I'm gonna stick my dome inside. And
it's so pretty. I am so excited about this.
So easy, right?
A lot of times I don't see the demos that Megan's going to do ahead of time, and this is one of them. I'm super pumped about this.
Yeah, and like I said, it's really easy to do. And now that I'm thinking, I'm like, well, probably should have allowed some dry time for that, but that's okay. So to take your little leather strap here to get it inside of the tray, I'm just gonna fold
Now,
this.
the one that you're doing, did this come as a kit with
Yeah,
everything
so
in
this
it?
is a kit. So I believe it comes with like 3 or 4 other leather straps here. So you get I think it's pink. Let me see, where is it? Like a pink, a blue, a black, and a brown, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. So you have, I think it's like 4 or 5 in the kit that you can make. So you can make.
Do you get 4 or 5 of the dome things?
Yeah, you
too?
get 4. It's 4 or 5, I believe. Of
Full bracelets.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, and I want to say it's like less than $5 maybe.
And these are great gifts too.
Yes.
We keep bringing up Mother's Day.
This would be great
Make
Mother's
this for
Day.
the mothers in your life.
Yeah.
And you can, if you buy one kit, you have 5 bracelets.
Or like, kind of like a friendship bracelet kind of thing too for
Yeah.
your girlfriends. I know that I don't think they're on sale now, but you could also use your alpha stickers and do like a monogram or an initial for your friends too.
Oh, yeah.
So okay, so you're gonna take your cord and you're just gonna kind of pinch it at the end here. I'm gonna grab this really quickly, trying not to move my dome. I'm gonna stick it.
Yeah, normally you would wait for it to dry a little bit so that it doesn't move around
Which I'm like
with the
moving.
adhesive.
I'm, like,
Do you want to
totally-
wait for it to dry?
Actually, you know what? I have another dome. I'll just show you. So here's how you actually adhere the. I probably should have done it first, given the
Sorry, I'm going to steal this.
given the timing and everything. So you're just gonna pinch it, and you're gonna stick it through that loop there, and then you're gonna take the loop, and you're gonna loop it through the other part of the bracelet, and you're gonna give it a pull. You're gonna give it a pull. And then I have jewelry tools here, so don't you worry. I'm gonna put that right back together.
Don't pull it too hard.
Don't pull it too hard.
But here's some of the other colors too. I wanted to show you guys.
Yeah, how pretty is that
come in the
pink?
kit? There's the pink, blue, brown, black. So is it 4 that you
I think
get?
it's 4, yeah.
Okay, so you get pink, blue, brown, and black in the kit. So you get 4 bracelets
4 bracelets,
and
you guys.
4 of the domes. So you can make them all completely different with all your different scrapbooking paper.
You know what? Now I'm gonna go with pink because I think pink is gonna look better. So I'm just gonna fold that. I'm gonna put it through the hole. Let's try this again. And don't pull it too tight because clearly I have like crazy pregnancy strength these days. And you're just gonna pull it through. If I could get that there. And as you see here, you don't need any tools. You just need to.
Just need to get it small
There we
enough
go.
to fit
Yep.
through the hole.
So then you're just
Yeah.
going to take it once again and you're going to pull it through and gently pull until it locks there in place. And you're going to do it on the other side. You're going to take it again. You're going to fold it right in half. Make it nice and small, that pinch there. And we're going to put that in. And I'm actually going to undo the clasp here so I can get it through the clasp. So I undid the clasp, and then I'm going to pull it and pull the clasp through and give it a gentle tug. And you see, just like that, you have your bracelet.
So awesome.
Yeah, and this has a nice adjustable chain on it, so you can obviously wear it smaller, bigger, depending on your wrist size. And then obviously with this guy, you would have the little dome on the inside. Have it just like that. So I'll just lay that on top so you can kind of see. But how easy is that, you guys?
That really, and I do like the pink with the flower
right?
that we chose.
That works
does look
much,
really
much
good.
better. And as you can see, I need to get some
And it's
Clover.
really neutral, so
Yeah.
you can wear that with anything. Even though
Yeah.
it's pink, you kind of feel like, but honestly, you could wear it as a neutral.
And the fact that you literally don't need any tools. Like, there's no tools involved. And you now have a
I
really
want
cute
this.
bracelet that you can wear or give as a gift. And, you know, had I thought this through first, I probably should have put my cord on before. But given that it's a demo, obviously if you did the dome first, you'd have time to sit, let it dry, because you don't want to compromise the glue. But, yeah, with a little bit of glue, the jeweler's that, you have a project or a bracelet. And you probably could do this, you know, in no time.
Is it bad when we enable ourselves on this
I know.
broadcast?
I'm like, Katie, you need it. It's fine. And like I said, you get like, what, 4 bracelets per kit? So that's 4 bracelets you can make for yourself, or you can gift them.
Super cool.
Yeah.
So let's check in with Emily and see what people are saying about this kit.
They are really loving it. I always love when you guys share an idea. I know that they always say that we inspire them and they always find something that they have to add to their cart and do. But I always love it when they come back with their own ideas about the things that you're showing. A lot of people have thrown out, you know, first of all, it makes great gifts, but they've also thrown out planner charms, like great for Mother's Day, great for a gift for your kids. Somebody did mention CS Girl had a tip to make sure that you use like a laser. Make sure your photos are printed on a laser printer or one that uses toner. A lot of people want to put like photos in here, which makes like a great little charm and very personal gift, but it looks like unless you use the laser printer, it's gonna be a little runny. So that's a really good tip to make sure that you use.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
love when we get tips from the viewers too, because sometimes we forget some of those little things or we don't even know them. So that's
Right.
awesome. I love that we can all learn from each other.
I know, that's awesome. So let's see. Next, you guys, I don't know if you guys are as obsessed with these as I think everyone in our office are, but tassels. Do we have any tassel lovers out there? I want to add like a tassel
To everything.
To everything. And Clover has gone and created a tool that allows you to create tassels very easily and in different sizes. And this was new this year at CHA, right?
I think so. That's
Yeah.
where we first saw it, which is the biggest trade show of the year for craft supplies and new releases. So
Yeah.
pretty cool. We were like, ooh, we need to have these.
Like
So we have both
tassels?
sizes, and we're going to
Yes.
show you just how easy it is to make your own tassels. And you can
Tassels.
put them on everything.
So they come in 2 sizes. There's like this smaller kind of one here and a larger one here. I'm going to work out the larger one, but they work the same way. So they have these little kind of knobs here. You can unscrew them, and you can actually, so it can be really, you can make it as small as, let's see, loosen this a little bit. As small as, I don't know, what is this, a few inches, 5 inches maybe? Or you can go all the way out and make a gigantic tassel. And this would be great for kind of your home decor pieces if you're making curtains, or I've actually seen people add, they've added them to like duvets, like
Oh,
the
yeah,
corners of
that's a good
duvets,
idea.
to add a little more color and texture to their home decor. So I'm going to take it down a little notch. We'll make it about this big. I'm just going to screw those in, flip it over. Then I'm going to grab this really pretty pink yarn here. And then all I'm going to do is wrap. So I'm going to take
I like
this.
that color
Isn't
yarn.
that pretty? I'm like just so into like the spring. I don't even know when spring is officially here, but I'm ready for it. I'm like,
It's
pink.
this month, I swear, right?
I think it is this
I hope
month.
so.
Yeah.
I hope it's March.
It better be, because I'm over the dark dreariness. So you take your yarn, there's this little lip here, you're just going to kind of tuck it under there, and then you're just going to begin to wrap. So wrap, 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 wrap. And you'll obviously wrap as much yarn as you want depending on how thick you want your tassel to be. So I don't mind to be decent. So I'm going to keep going here. And you have to remember too that this will actually be folded in half. So you're going to be getting
so put
double.
a little more than you think.
Well, it's not going to be this thick. It'll be double that, because this
Yeah.
will be, so it'll be folded in half, so you'll get double the thickness. So I think that's probably pretty good. What do you say? And then
Yeah.
you take this and you kind of lock it in place over here. Where are my gigantic scissors? I'm going to trim that down. And then I'm going to take another piece of yarn. I'm going to trim that. And then we're just going to go behind our yarn here and tie a knot in the middle. See how easy this is? It's like just tying,
Foolproof.
wrapping, and then you're gonna pull that nice and tight. And then I'm gonna do another little knot there just to secure it in place. And then there's these little ridges here on both sides. And you're gonna take your scissors and you're gonna run your scissors in that little ridge there to trim your yarn. And we're gonna flip this over. And then I'm just gonna hold this down to make it nice and taut. And then I'm gonna trim again. So just trim, trim.
Does not get any easier than this.
No.
Seriously.
Seriously. And then we're gonna take it and we're just going to fold it down in half there. And you can see it's our little palm is taking shape. And then we're gonna cut another piece of yarn, or I'll just use this one that's here. And we're gonna tie it around the top of it, which is gonna finish the look and make it look like a little tassel. So I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna tie a little knot. Can you see how these would be really like addictive to make?
Absolutely.
And you can obviously use
all different colors.
You can use
them as
yarn.
decor.
You can use embroidery floss. I mean, you can use thicker ribbon if you want to get really creative to create little tassels. So then I'm just going to take my scissor here.
Make it a little even.
I'm just going to give it a little trimmeroo. And you have a little tassel there. And I did one in this kind of lime color here.
I like that color too.
Right? How fun. How fun and simple.
These are so cute. So there you go.
Can't you imagine these on like the ends of like a pillow?
Absolutely.
And then obviously
Put
small
them on your bike. That would be
I did do that.
Did you? Oh yes, you did.
So we had reflective yarn.
Somehow these things are in my brain.
Yes,
but.
we sold reflective yarn, and this would have been nice to have because I think I don't even know what I used, but the tassels were about like this big, and I put them on the handlebars of my bike.
So cute.
They were reflective, so.
That is
there you go.
Amazing.
But yeah, these are super fun, and like I said, you can make them in different sizes. You can make a bunch of them and create a really fun necklace. The possibilities with the tassel maker are endless. So
awesome. Let's check in with Emily and see what people are thinking of the tassel maker. Do they love them as much as we do?
It sounds like it. I said, like, we're pretty obsessed with tassels around here. A lot of people said that watching Live with Blitsy and checking in with us has made them a pom-pom addict, which I know that, like, we've shown the pom-pom maker a lot. We have a ton of them around here. This is also a product from Clover, so they're so great at making these cute little products that just come up with, like, all of your cute little accents that you just need to have. Somebody suggested, or Dolly asked if it would work with leather cording. I think it would work with any, like, as long as it was relatively, like, flexible, like it wasn't just gonna like stay in a line once you cut it, and as long as you could cut through it, I think that would work. And that's a great solution to making your own leather tassels. Somebody suggested twine, but their heads are definitely in the direction of finish a bag, finish a banner, like finish everything with tassels.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine how cute a banner would be if you had the little banner, a tassel banner, or even to hang the tassel from, like, if you did like a triangle banner from like the tip of the banner, like. The ideas, so many ideas.
So many ideas. I love the leather idea, doing it with leather, because that just brings like a nicer finish to it.
Yeah, leather would definitely work.
Add it to a purse or bag, like
keychain. Oh my god.
Keychain. Oh, planner. So you can buy tassels for your planner, or you can make tassels for your planner.
Oh my gosh. So yes, you might have to do a video with that.
Like a planner little.
Yeah, a little extra detail for your planner.
Yes. The ideas. Once you start talking, they just start flowing.
Like my heart starts to beat faster. Like, oh my god, all the ideas. Let's hurry up so we can go make some more tassels.
So has anybody been entering the Lucky Challenge? Do we have anyone do that? I just want to do a reminder that you can enter the challenge until 10 o'clock Central today in the Facebook event. Just put a comment with your picture of your project that is somehow related to the word lucky. So however you interpret that. Is there any entries yet?
Yeah, there are a few entries. Looks like we have some people going in with, I'm seeing some pocket letters. Ooh. I'm seeing crafting techniques, creating things for your kids. Yeah, there's some photos already coming in here. Just a reminder, that's 10 a.m. Central Time, not 10 p.m. We will announce the winner on our next broadcast.
Yes, these are like real fast challenges, so you have to be
get them in,
paying attention and joining the broadcast. Yeah. So we will announce the winner to that one on the next broadcast. Our next topic was going to be stuffed tainers, We're going to move that to a later time because it hasn't arrived from our warehouse yet. We were going to show them to you guys, but we'll move it to one of our later broadcasts so that we still can show it to you, because it's a great way to help get yourself organized, and we're all in like organization mode here. So I wanted to show them to you, but they have not arrived in time. So hopefully we'll get them a little later, and we'll move that to another broadcast later on today. But in the meantime, make sure you're checking out or entering the Lucky Challenge. And before we go, we have some more inspiration for the next challenge. It's a hint.
It's a hint. It's actually a project that I did that I think we're gonna show, right? So we're gonna show this to you guys, and like Katie said, pay attention because it's a hint for the next challenge.
If you want to get started early and have some ideas, you'll see what we're talking about when you watch this video.
So how easy were those? I mean, seriously.
So cute.
So I know people have made like the woven Easter baskets before, but I thought, let's make it a little sturdier by putting it around a little paper mache box, which obviously I did these kind of little mini guys, but you could get a bigger or a larger paper mache box and do it on a larger scale. But you can take your paper, you can cut them into strips, you can make your little woven paper, and then you just wrap it and glue it. So little mini Easter baskets that are woven with a paper mache box inside to make them a little sturdier. So you can add additional trinkets and treats and whatnot for your kids. So
for sure. That's the hint for our next challenge coming up at 10 o'clock. We are going to take a little break, and we'll be back at 10 o'clock Central with another broadcast for you guys. So make sure you come back. We'll have chat going on in the Facebook event as well, so you can keep doing your entries for the Lucky Challenge. And we'll see you guys back here in a little bit.
see ya.